Do you really think you're going to get to any of the decent ranks in your network marketing company from selling your cream to, say, auntie and uncles, or sympathy sales from your friends and family? Of course not. If you're watching this video, you're obviously actively engaged in getting better at network marketing, getting better results, moving through the ranks. So you probably want to have a monthly income of, I don't know, $3,000, $4,000, $10,000, $20,000. It isn't going to be a couple of hundred a month, right? It's going to be more than that, your ultimate goal. So you need to start acting accordingly with your behavior to reflect those goals of 2 grand, 5 grand, 10 grand a month. I'm going to give you a huge step in the right direction with a simple exercise you can learn right here on this video. It's free. I'm not going to charge you anything for it. You need a single sheet of A4 paper. You need a pen. You need a couple of minutes to do this. So you can either do it right now or learn this and do it later on today. Let's just dive straight into this exercise. So I'm outside chopping down some trees at the moment. You may have some twigs on, bits and pieces on me right now. I think I've even got half the tree in my mouth when I was opening my mouth, sawing something down. And there's two ways we can approach that, right? This is a way to highlight this exercise to you before I teach it you. So I could go and I could say, okay, I want to chop down this tree. And I could say, okay, let me chop a leaf, chop a leaf, chop a leaf, chop a leaf, a twig, a twig, a twig, a twig, because that's right in front of my nose. And hey, I'm supposed to be chopping stuff down. Or I can say, man, I want to prune that whole section right down. So let me follow those branches down and say, okay, if I put one saw, if I make one cut with a saw right here, I can take that whole chunk down, make the tree safe, help it survive, and I can do that in maybe a couple of minutes, as opposed to tripping every single little twig or leaf. So we need to apply that methodology to your business. You're out there right now trying to show random people your business, trying to resell over and over and over again to aunties and uncles. That's snipping the leaves. There's no way that's going to snowball into your ultimate goal of chopping the tree of getting to the decent ranks. So what I want you to do is I want you to get a single A4 sheet of paper. I want you to draw a line down the middle and write across those lines various areas of your business that you really want to focus on and improve in. So it may be something like lead generation, it may be recruiting, it may be time management, right? Only you know when you brainstorm this later on, or maybe right now, where the areas are you need to up your game. And on the left-hand side of the sheet of paper, I want you to write down examples of where you're behaving in the short term. I need a lead. Let me just go cold call somebody. Short term isn't really going to work, right? I want to get someone to see my presentation. Let me go over my friends and family again. Short term, right? Write these things down in these different areas. Then I want you to think and brainstorm some long-term behaviors we can get in the good habit of right now today. So let's stick with lead generation. And you may say to yourself, you know what? I really want to get to the top rank in my company. So if that's what I want to do, I'm going to need maybe 2,000 team members. So if I want to get 2,000 team members, I'm probably going to have to generate something like 10,000 leads. So if I need to generate 10,000 leads, there's no way I can do that one by one on the phone or messenger. I'm going to have to look at ways that I can be more leveraged with my lead generation. Maybe I should start a YouTube channel. Maybe I should start using paid advertising. But now all of a sudden you start to say, hang on a minute, these short-term behaviors, no wonder I'm always chopping and changing tactics and falling short. They're never going to actually be in alignment with the long-term goals that I'm looking at. Do you see how there's a mismatch there? You want to get to the top rank, 2,000 team members, 10,000 leads, you're cold calling friends and family. Like, there's no way that those things gel together, right? But now you can do something about it. Maybe you go to recruiting and you say short term, I'm just following the same old script I've been using and it isn't working. I'm not actually sponsoring anybody. So why would you repeat that over and over and over again, right? I got 328 no's in a row before I was smart enough to realize my approach was broke, made some changes, sponsored over 700 people. So, well, what would a long-term thinking of recruiting be? Well, why don't you take some time today to record yourself delivering the exact type of presentation or the exact type of meeting that you would usually do? And then listen back to it and see where the errors are. See if it's actually a fit for the audience that you're engaging with. See if there's any areas where you go, man, I can tell that that's not really engaging or that's not really going to convert. And it sticks out to you because now you're thinking to yourself, right? Thinking for yourself rather. And you can do something about it. Let me correct those mistakes and record my own presentation. So can you see how when we start to do this simple exercise, you can start to put these mistakes and short-term behaviors on the left identify those errors, and now brainstorm and be more creative with what's in alignment with your true goals, the true rank, the true level you want to play at. So I hope it helps. Hey, if anything, it's helped me chop down and prune back a whole bunch of plants over the last week and tidy up our garden. I'll give you a look around sometime. I've got this all plugged into my microphone and whatnot, but I'll grab my GoPro in the next week or two, and I'll show you around our dream property. It's beautiful. We've been working for it for 10 years. I know a lot of you have been asking me about it. I appreciate you asking me, and yeah, we're settling in really, really nicely. So as always, go create a day in the life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. If you do want to take a full kind of 50,000-foot view of my entire approach that helped me go from all those no's to over 700 yeses, you can go to authoritynetworker.com/YouTube, and I'll show you that method for free with a web class over at that link. Have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing. I hope you have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one if you're a subscriber, and bye for now.